It's March Madness, so of course we're talking men's basketball. Today we have assistant coach Chris Francis on the show to talk about the 2013-14 campaign. This is In the Saddle. Welcome back to another In the Saddle with Drover Sports. Today we have Chris Francis, an assistant basketball coach on the men's team, here to wrap up the season. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, the season was full of highs and lows, but ultimately a pretty good season for the Drovers.
Yeah, we couldn't ask of a better season. You know, with the time we had to get our players in, and with Coach Metcalf and I, our first season. So I think we surprised a lot of people and ourselves. So the kids came in and, you know, they bought into what we needed to do, and they played real well. So we ended the season like we wanted to. Well, not like we wanted to, but the best we could. So.
Well, an offense was never a problem for this Drover team. You're always very high-powered on offense.
Yeah. It's that with coming from a LSU West team. I learned a lot from Coach Blankenship, and Coach Metcalf's style is kind of the same way. So we try to score as many points as we could and try to play defense as well. But I think next year we're gonna focus a little more on defense than because offense is always going to be there. We're always going to have guys that can score the ball and that can shoot it real well. So we're going to find some guys that can lock down and play some defense and get a stop, which we had some guys that could do that, but we're going to rely more on defense next year instead of our offense as well. So.
Well, and we entered the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament as a 6th seed and had a pretty good run, 3 games in a row in 3 days, and ended up dropping in the semifinals. Talk about the tournament.
Yeah, I had a good feeling going into the tournament. I think our guys did too. They knew our back was against the wall, so they knew what they needed to do to get the job done. So I think playing a lot of minutes, I think we played like 6 guys the whole tournament, and it wear it on their bodies. And losing our senior, our leader, Siobhan Scott, at our last game with a broken hand, that kind of hurt us. And but I think the guys stepped up and they played real well through the tournament. And we knocked off some big teams. Beat St. Greg's, which is got beat last night in the Final Four of the national tournament. We lost at Wayland, which they're a real good team. And I think we did real well in the tournament. So I think next year, hopefully, we won't have to win the tournament. We'll just get an automatic bid to get to the national tournament. So.
We had some seniors who had some pretty big shoes to fill, with Joseph Lloyd and Siobhan Scott getting all-conference, and then Tyler Reynolds actually be named to the all-tournament team. Talk about those seniors and some of the other seniors that we're going to lose.
Joseph Lloyd, Tyler Reynolds, Siobhan Scott, they were our main scorers, and Kenneth White. It's going to be hard to replace them guys because they was here last year. They had a lot of experience. But we got some guys coming back that will step in the shoes and fill them. So, but losing them is gonna be hard to find a 6'6" guy like Josh said that's gonna come out and play and give you 10 and 10 every night. Siobhan Scott, which is our leader, which hated to lose, and just his energy and his excitement on the court. But we're out there. We're gonna find some guys to try to come in and take their spots. But with them guys leaving, it's kind of hard to find them guys because they're great guys off the court as well. So.
Well, and that's my next question, actually. How's recruiting going? Where are you looking? High schools, JUCOs, and how's it going? Who do we have coming in?
It's going well. It's busy right now. We have a couple guys, a few guys in the junior college level that we've been looking at and going at really hard, and a couple high school kids that we've been looking at that played real well in the state tournament. So, and a couple Division I transfers that we're looking at. So. Nobody's signed right now as of yet. It's kind of still early. The national tournament just got over with the junior college, so the kids are still waiting to see if they can go Division I or whatnot, and to see if they qualify and graduate from junior college. So, but we're on the recruiting trail. We're leaving next weekend to go to Texas. I just got back from Kansas last week, so it's just been pretty busy right now. So we're on the road trying to find some future Drovers. So it's going well.
Well, definitely a busy time, and I guess you're already back on off-season, getting ready for next year.
Yeah. Yesterday we started at 3. Just playing a little pickup, trying to get the legs under our guys. So today we'll do a little bit more individual workouts and then weightlifting, and then we'll just do that until school's out. So try to keep them in shape before summer gets here. So.
Okay. Well, this was your first year at USAO and your first year back at the Sooner Athletic Conference. You played for Roger State for 4 years. What's it like to be back in this league?
It was like what I thought it would be. It's real tough. You know, I came from a Red River conference, which is a tough league as well, but it's a different style of play. This league is you know, kind of like the Big 12 and then say Division I. You're going up against great coaches every night, and you know, you don't get a night off where like you can relax a little bit. Every night's going to be a dogfight. So you know, it was like what I expected. It's very tough. It's fun and it's challenging. And you know, I'm glad I made it back here and I got the opportunity to come and coach at this university. So.
Well, good, and we're glad to have you, and we look forward to a really great season out of the Drovers next year.
Yeah, me too.
Now it's time for Fan of the Week. Each week we ask you a USAO or USAO Athletics trivia question, and the first person to email us the correct answer wins their very own prizes. Our winner last time was Callie Vaughn. She got the answer right. Paige Pulliam hit 1,000 career points. The question this week is, where did Chris Francis play when he was in college? Be the first one to email us at usaointhesaddle@yahoo.com with the correct answer to win your prizes. Well, that's our show. This is our final basketball one of the season, but we still have a lot more baseball and softball action coming up. We'll see you at Bill Smith Ballpark and next time on In the Saddle.